advocates in Congress for lifting the federal ban on stem cell research the last few years has been Colorado Congresswoman DeGette. The Democrat is the author of the Stem Cell Research Enhancement Act, and she just came from that signing ceremony with the president. Congresswoman DeGette, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time today.
It's good to be with you.
I think the question at this point is, when will you try to move legislation that would codify into law the essential elements of today's order signed by the president?
We're having a meeting with leadership later this afternoon to talk about exactly what we'll be doing and how quickly we'll move on legislation.
What's your best guess?
So we should know by then.
Okay, what's your best guess, though, in terms of how this quickly ramps up?
Well, my colleagues and I believe, since it passed already twice in a bipartisan way, we should pass it again quickly and then really start working to look and see what else we need to do to support ethical cell-based research.
All right, so passage will be easier than the wind that you're dealing with, certainly right now.
Yes.
It's still crazy there. You're a good sport.
At least it's warm.
At least it's warm. So let me ask you if in any way the legislation might go beyond the order signed by the president in any way.
I think the sponsors of the legislation are really urging the leadership to take up the bill that's already passed twice by large bipartisan margins, and then to begin to tackle some of the tougher issues. So I would expect the legislation will be very similar.
All right. Talk to me also about the Dickey-Wicker Amendment. What are your thoughts on overturning that, which is still in effect, which bars really federal funds from being used to destroy embryos? Obviously a very controversial subject. Talk to me about that, if you would.
Well, the Dickey-Wicker Amendment was passed in 1996, which was really before we knew the full extent and potential of embryonic stem cell research. We drafted our legislation to allow that to still stand, but some researchers are expressing concern to me that may be inhibiting both research into stem cells, but also research into in vitro fertilization. So we're going to talk to the scientists. That's one of the issues we need to explore, what we should do with legislatively.
And obviously a more controversial area, if you will. What's the prospect, though, of changing that in your view?
Well, I think that if we can be convinced that it needs to be changed, I think that the thinking, it's been 13 years now since the Dickey-Wicker Amendment was passed, and research has changed. So we'll just talk to our colleagues, but we're going to have to find the evidence first.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Congressman DeGette, thank you so much, and thanks for putting up with that wind. We're glad at least it's warm out there for you.
Absolutely, good being with you.
Great to have you here. Thank you. All right, everybody, it's 12:49 on this Monday. We are going to take a break. Coming up, New York.